Dude, I'm so happy to get you on the pod. You're a bisexual.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Let's get into it like a man's ass. Let's jump right in.
No, because I've said on the podcast many times that I don't think it was possible for a man to be bisexual. A woman goes bisexual, and I get that. You know, everyone has gay experiences, whatever. But a man, I thought once you are with a guy, you're gay. But
Common
you're saying,
misconception.
Thank you. Explain it.
Just because I fix a toilet, that don't make me a plumber.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm going to need a plumber after the doozy you just dropped.
Yeah.
How did you like the Thanksgiving, the reindeer Christmas decorations we have?
I loved it. It really made me feel like I'm in a home because you have space to put those decorations away.
Yes.
Each season.
Yeah, and you share that you have the honor of the only people that use that guest bathroom are the guests.
Yes.
The homeless pimp and TT Jerry.
Wow.
Our transgender friend from the show.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I got to say, TG Jerry, quite a looker.
You like TT?
That's my look.
Is that your type in a man? Truthfully.
In a trans woman, anyone that looks like a Dominican basketball player, I'm into.
Well, that's
That's what I like.
Yeah. So you say that what you can go, you now have a girlfriend,
Yes.
and you could fully see the rest of your life with this woman, and
Yes.
that's fine.
Yes. I mean, look, being with dudes, I feel like was my like Bowie phase, you know,
Right.
like it's kind of like, you know, when you're in a diet, you kind of want to have a cheat day with dick sometimes.
Right.
And,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
it doesn't mean you blew your diet.
When was your first?
Unless the guy's name was Diet. What?
When was your first male kiss?
My first male
As a matter
kiss?
of fact, you know what? Dye my hair. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, when was your first male kiss?
Well, I got to tell you, my first male kiss wasn't until my 20s, but my first male thing was from like 11 to 22, 23.
Wow.
Me and this dude at a secret thing. It was like suburban Brokeback Mountain. We'd hook up and then fight each other in public.
Brokeback Mountain in Delaware.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it was wild.
Oh,
but
man.
we would never kiss because that's fucking gay. We would just blow each other behind a public school at night and then be like, get out of here.
Yeah. Wait a minute. So you guys were blowing each other at 11?
Yeah.
Wow, but you
No.
never
11 was hand job over the pants behind the utility shed at the grade school, and then
Outside the Stop and Shop.
blowing happened later, and then kissing was with a different guy in like I think my 20s.
Well, that's interesting,
My
'cause
first like whatever was with a trans woman, and then I kissed a guy.
You
later.
know what's interesting too, and again, I would probably feel, and it's just you know, I don't know, but hopefully you can answer it. I think I might feel gayer kissing a guy on the mouth than blowing him.
Yes.
I would feel less gay giving a guy a blowjob than
Yes.
Did you feel the same?
Totally.
Like
Kissing is way more intimate.
right,
You know,
than a blowing.
and and you know, it's like sometimes I'd be with a guy and he'd like moan or something. I'd be like, bro, you're fucking gay. But I'd have to take his dick out of my mouth to say that.
Wait, so and how did you find each other? Like, because that's a pretty, I would think at 11 years old to find another. Now, is this man now, is he bisexual as well, or is he fully
No, dude,
gay?
he's fucking married with Jesus tattoos.
He
went like the other way.
So how did you guys find each other then? Like,
You
what?
just kind of know.
You just
know,
knew. Interesting.
I guess. Here's the thing. A lot of guys have had experiences with other boys when they're younger. It's a part of like psychologically, it's like, you know how as a child lying is a phase, so they can test their reality and boundaries, see what they can get away with.
Yeah.
Some guys and girls have that like sexually.
Yeah.
And I know this because in 5th grade, I would go to the library and look this up because I was so afraid I was gay.
Yeah.
And I hated myself for it. So, and I think a lot of guys have had experiences with that, or if it's not physical, they've like jerked off with their friends looking at porn. They think they're gay, and then they live with that their whole life. Just because you fooled around with a dude doesn't make you gay.
Yeah, I used to not only do the circle circle jerks, but I remember one time with one of my friends growing up with, we just wanted to see what each other's penises smelled like.
Yeah.
So we were smelling each other's penis and balls.
Shut up.
I mean, yeah.
Is that how you're paying for this haircut?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, my friend is Jeremy. That's why he dyed his hair blue, and he's become a full fucking lesbian.
He takes his pants off. He's like, I got to give you a high and tight.
Yeah. No, so that's interesting that you say that, and it's actually cool. And I think for some of the guys listening who probably have never heard that said out loud, where it's like a lot of men have had gay experiences growing up, and it doesn't mean that you're gay. Like you can just,
and then they think it defines them, and then I think a lot of them become over the top to overcorrect, and then they get rejected by a woman, and they like feel this anger because they're like, I got rejected, I'm fucking gay, I knew it.
Yeah.
You know, and
I think
it
more and more
doesn't make you gay.
I think Ian, you know, was born whatever it was 30, 35 years ago, but is like represents a part of progressive future, and more men, I think, as the years go on, will be half a homo like Ian.
I totally agree.
Yeah,
I
and that's a positive thing.
So you hated yourself for being gay, you said, when you were younger.
Yeah, dude, I grew up Catholic.
When did you embrace the gay?
Like around 32.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a thing I'd die with. Like I thought once I told people they'd hate me, whatever, and no, it's really no big deal. I mean, I get shit for it, but it's made me like tougher.
Of course. Well, do you feel now in your relationship with your girlfriend like you're just so into her that, like, if you hooked up with another guy now, would you consider that cheating, or is that part of your life over, or you don't know?
It's over. She is everything I want in a person. And with guys, it was never intimate. It was never emotional. It was like
sexual.
A physical thing.
Yes.
It was just like alpha, like hunter and prey, like this sexual thing.
Right.
And I'm an alcoholic. I'm a drug addict. I'm totally sober. It was almost like a high. And guys are much easier to get than girls.
Yes.
You can order a guy to your apartment like seamless. You know?
I know.
You're
Do you
like,
want
what am I in the
one?
mood
What do you
for?
want?
Thai?
Do you want that?
Oh,
We got
Jamaica jerk chicken? Let's
we have
do
it.
it.
Yeah, we have
know?
a seamless. It's called TT Jerry, whoever he's with right now, the guy in the front seat. But you know, it's interesting because TT Jerry has told us many, many times on this podcast, and granted, it was in prison, I know there's different dynamics there, but it's a lot easier than you think, she would always say, to flip a straight man to have a gay experience or two, because it's just sex. It's not like the stereotype of homosexuality comes from the media and television, all that, when really throughout history, you look back at history, there was, you know, we've talked about it many times on previous podcasts, History Hyenas, on this podcast, but the Band of Thebes, the sacred tribe of Thebes or Band of Thebes was a war party in the Greek army that would have sex with each other. The men would have sex with each other the night before the battle because they were like, it was like empowering.
What better way to bond?
That's what they said, bond. And they said, if I basically just had sex with you, I'll protect you in battle. So it's this thing, it's like this scrutiny that comes over people when they're like, oh, you know, ashamed of a gay experience, when I think now we're getting to the point in life where it's like everybody has them, you know? I don't think anybody, I think even the hardest guys have ever, you never had one, Pimp, that you want to share? Liar!
Your sunglasses say otherwise.
Yeah, you're gay!
Shout out TT.
Yeah.